With all the rifles out there, we all own multiple rifles. And sometimes you end up making a Ferrari, sometimes you make an F-250, and sometimes you just need a Prius. And this is my Prius. This is a Geisley 14.5 URGI, and this is my daily driver. Let's go range and shoot it.
10 rounds, 30 yards, dropped 4 rounds. It started out good, new trigger, but pretty impressed with overall cold start.
All right, you guys, so my Prius. My Prius is built off, hey, Christian's a car guy and he said Priuses are cool, so.
Oh my God! I'm feeling a Ferrari, I'm feeling a Ferrari!
14.5 URGI upper receiver, pin and welded, Surefire 4-prong flash hider. When you guys saw this rifle last, it was right before I went to Ridgeline, and it had a ATACR Night Force 4-20 on there. We had bipod set up and all that kind of stuff. And then when I got to Ridgeline, my younger brother had surprised me with a late 50th birthday present, and I got this RD-15, which you probably can't see in the shot, but there will be a full review coming on the Ridgeline RD-15 rifle. So this rifle ended up becoming my daily driver. I needed a rifle that I could just work red dot, flat range training, maybe if I want to go 2-gun match, whatever. And that's what I ended up putting together here from some of the other parts I've had here in the shop. Next month, the 12th and 13th, Nick from Velox Training is coming out for a 2-day class. He's gonna love it because he is a huge advocate and loves tall mounts and cheek risers. Those are his 2 favorite things. Don't let him fool you what he says on Instagram. No, I'm kidding, but we're gonna talk about these in another video as well. But so over the parts and pieces of the daily driver. In my opinion, you need 5 things. You need a good barrel, you need a weapon light, red dot, good trigger, and a sling. If you cover those 5 things, any rifle you have can be your go-to training gun. Then you can have all your Gucci stuff. You can get your LPVO, your super tall, whatever mount nowadays they have, laser, etc. But for your just everyday flat range refresher or red dot 2-gun class, 2-gun match, your simple rifle is always gonna be something that will benefit you in the long run. And it's also more pleasant to actually take to the range because you're not hauling around that 18-pound rifle. I'm gonna give you guys a brief overview of 3 of the things on this rifle that I have added personally for my daily driver that makes it different for me. And we'll probably kind of touch on those and I'll go in depth more. I run a Unity Fast mount. I have been for a while. I got rid of them for a little bit because I was having issue because I wasn't running a cheek riser, right? I have a neck problem from sitting too many days in my life at a table doing this all day with my hands, so my neck's a little sore. So when I shoulder this rifle, my head is in an upright display, but I have a full cheek weld and I have a good seated pocket. So again, that's a benefit for me. I use a limb saver, Magpul style on here, CTR stock, and this is LaRue tactical riser. And the reason I use LaRue riser is because I can still charge my rifle with the stock closed. I'll go into more in depth in those things in a future video. But when you look at this rifle, oh, I should back up. Edgar Sherman sling. I picked this up when I was at SIG last September. We went up there for Ridgeline scoped carbine. I'm really digging this sling. He did a very good job in this sling, super easy to manipulate. I run it center for me. That's just something I prefer, having that low ready, high ready ability, and then to sling to get to a pistol. It just makes it easier for me to use running center to center. That's just something I prefer. Reptilia sling mounts. I run the Reptilia because I like the angle, and therefore I don't have to worry about something stabbing me. But if you notice, they kind of angle with the palm of the hand, so that works well for me. Surefire, turbo light, tape switch, Midwest irons, and when we go through the other video I have planned for this rifle, I'll discuss some of the iron stuff as well as tall mount, co-witness, and benefits of the cheek riser. But you guys, this was a video that I think helps a lot of you guys out there because I think we get caught up in buying the newest, latest, and the Gucciest of all. Now, I'm not saying this is a cheap upper by any means. It's not some, you know, poor man's rifle, but if you're gonna build a rifle, I think the 14.5 URGI upper receiver is a great option to look at, simply because of the weight, how easy it is to manipulate. The rifle shoots phenomenal. I have an SSAE trigger in here, BCM lower, and of course my ever-loving bad lever. So again, that's my daily driver. You guys don't have to take my advice on this, do what you wish with it, but I feel that if you're going to build, especially if you're a first timer building a rifle, those 5 things: quality barrel, weapon light, red dot, sling, good trigger. I think you're going to be off to the races and getting your training on. And you'll see guys like my buddy Nick has a phenomenal amount of drills running those 5 basic things on his rifle and a bunch of variants. Nothing too crazy there outside of his lasers because there's night vision work that he does. But you guys, again, build your daily driver, make it a training gun. Everything you do, this rifle will transition over to your other guns with your other more expensive accessories, optics, lights, and lasers. That's what I got for you guys today on the daily driver. This is mine. If you like this content, you want to see more of it, like, share, subscribe. It'll tell YouTube you want to see more, and I'll notify you next time we upload a video. Be well, take care. God, I wonder if there's fake weed. Like we could do straight, like a Halloween Cheech and Chong edition, where you both just came in here, blazed up, fucking just rolling smoke. Dude, that would be hilarious.